Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Sahar, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Today I'm going to be talking about rhinoplasty, and rhinoplasty is a nose reconstruction, which is also just a nose job. So I'm going to be talking about the procedure I have gotten done and the procedure I am getting done today. The procedure that I've gotten done was about a year and a half ago. It was on July 7th. I have had a general anesthesia rhinoplasty before, which means I was put to sleep during the surgery, so I didn't feel anything, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything. I was just put to sleep. And I woke up and I had a cast on my nose. When I got that procedure done, it was because I had deviated septums, and I also went in cosmetically because I had a hump on my nose that I never was confident about. I didn't feel confident in my own skin. When I went out with people, I didn't want people looking at the side of my face. I would always change my body to match whatever they were looking at because I just never wanted someone to see the side of my face, which I think is ridiculous now. If you knew me, I was a very energetic and outgoing person. I have the same personality that I do now. It's just I wouldn't show that to other people when I had the old nose that I did because I wasn't confident in the way that I looked. But I used to hear comments in middle school about my nose, which kind of affected me a lot during the time, which I don't know why I let that affect me. That is a part of my body that I should have loved. And it wasn't something that I needed to get done, but it is something that I wanted to get done. The main goal of the procedure was to make it look as natural as possible. When I got the nose procedure done, I remember telling my mom this isn't a procedure that I wouldn't get done again. I would do it. It didn't change my face structure, it didn't change anything. I'd still look the same. Come a year and a half later, I am getting another rhinoplasty, but this time it's under local anesthesia, which means I am going to be pretty much awake during my surgery. The only thing is I'm not going to feel any pain. I'm just going to feel very uncomfortable, but I have been told that I'm going to feel it. I'm not going to feel pain, but I'm going to feel them doing what they're doing. I'm going to hear everyone. Okay, I'm really scared right now. I don't like this. Why am I doing this? They have prescribed me acetaminophen and hydrocodone, and one is an opioid, which is a narcotic, and the second is a high prescription pain medication. So the reason I'm primarily getting this surgery done today is because there's still things about my nose that I think could be fixed, but they cannot be fixed with injections. I still have some bumps on the side of my nose that I would like to get rid of. And I know I do not need these surgeries, but it's something that I wanted, and it's something that I've wanted for a while now. I know there's a lot of people that think very negative of plastic surgery and what you're getting done, and you shouldn't do this to look different. You should feel comfortable with yourself. You were born this way. But those people have not gone through a plastic surgery but those people have not gone through a surgical procedure like this, and I have, which means I understand that what I'm doing is for myself. I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm not doing this to look different. I still want to look as natural as possible, but I know that this will build my confidence in a way. So don't comment on whether you think someone should or shouldn't get surgery done. Don't tell someone they shouldn't because of your beliefs or because of what you think. If that is a procedure that they want to get done, then just allow them to do what they want to do. That doesn't affect you in any way. Also, if you are someone that thinks you should get this done for somebody else, just know that this procedure isn't easy. It's not a procedure you want to undergo if you're doing it for anybody else, because you have to be so cautious during the healing process of this surgery. I know it took me about 4 weeks for my nose to just to become a little less swollen, and then it took probably a year for me to even be able to touch the tip of my nose, and we didn't even do anything to the tip of my nose. I just had to be so cautious, and I also babysit, which means if I was around kids, I'd have to be so careful that nothing was hitting my nose or getting close to my nose. And that was a really hard thing. You're going into the surgery expecting your whole look to change right after. It's not going to. It takes a while to heal. It takes a while for the swelling to go down. But if this is a surgery that you want to get done, go ahead and do it, and don't let anybody stop you. Before my first rhinoplasty, I watched a ton of videos. If I went on YouTube and searched up like rhinoplasty or nose job, almost all of those videos have been viewed by me because I was so scared and I didn't know what to expect. And this time during this surgery, I tried to search a bunch of local anesthesia nose procedures, but not a lot of things came up. It might have been just someone talking about it. If I searched it up on Google, then people would just comment on it, but there was never a video about it. And that is why I'm making this video. I'm doing this video for myself, and I'm also making this video for educational purposes for people that don't know if they want to get this procedure done, how it's going to feel, what I'm going to be going through. That is primarily why I'm making this video. And lastly, I'm not going to apologize for the procedure that I'm getting done. I feel like this surgery, I've already gone through one, and I felt way more confident after that surgery. It took me all of high school, elementary school, all of middle school to even feel confident in myself, and I still hadn't until I got my first rhinoplasty. And after that rhinoplasty, even all my friends know that I was shy. When I was talking to other people, I would be completely shy, but with my friends, I had the same personality that I do now. And when I got the nose job, I was a lot more confident in showing people my personality and being myself around people. And that's the way it should have been in the beginning. And I know that. It is something that boosted my confidence, and I'm very grateful for it. So I'm never going to apologize for getting any type of procedure done. So right now I'm about an hour out from my surgery, and what I need to do is take my pills really quickly and take off my makeup, and I'll see you in the car.
What will create conflict? What will get people off their game in a way that would...
We just arrived to the doctor's office. I am going inside the building. My mom drove me here. Mom.
Hi.
Hi. I'm stressed out. See, like, it could change.
That love or admiration I just saw, that was real.
So I just checked in, and now I'm waiting for the doctor to call me back in the office. So I have to put all my hair in the... This is how I put my hair up. He's coming, I think. He's coming. I did it.
You have to put that on?
Yeah. Take my jacket off, because my mom's telling me to take my jacket off. And I have to put this on. I feel like a nurse, but then I also feel like a patient. It's weird because like I'm like scared.
Don't be. You're very brave.
My little baby hairs are flying out. Oh god. Ooh, she cute. So he's not gonna put a cast on or anything. It's just shaven. I think that's what's going on. I just got out of the procedure about like, what, 30 minutes later? 30 minutes later. And this is what it looks like. He made incisions inside my nostrils. It's very painful right now. I kind of feel a little dizzy, so they gave me some water, but my water's out. And now I just have to be very cautious. So I just got home and I'm watching The Bachelor on TV right now. I'm in a lot of pain, if I'm being really honest, and you can tell my nose is just really swollen right here. My mom and I went to Leatherby's and it started bleeding. I don't remember the pain being this bad last time, but I also think that was because I was like coming out of the anesthesia and I was still feeling woozy, but right now I can't even take my pain medication for another 5 hours. So all I have is ice, and the ice, putting it on my face, I don't even want to touch like close to my nose or where the tape is because it hurts. So that's my update for right now. I'm going to continue watching The Bachelor on TV, and I'll update you after the show. Today's the next day, and I'm not really supposed to be driving, but I really want coffee right now. Also, the pain yesterday, like after leaving the office, was so bad, and I feel like last time the pain wasn't that bad, but that was probably because I was under general anesthesia and I was still getting out of it. But it, like, my face is now starting to bruise because of the swollen part of it. It's really hard for me to even like move this part of my face. It just hurts a lot. Yesterday, I don't know why it was so bad. My nose started bleeding as soon as I left the doctor's office too. And I just didn't know what was going on and didn't know what to do completely for it. So I just kind of went with it and held my nose back and put napkins on. But today, like, I can feel the swollen parts of it. Like, I know that whatever movement that I do, I can literally feel my nose and it hurts so bad. I just want this to be over. But the pain isn't unbearable. Like, that's why I always say, like, oh, I can go through this procedure again. Because if the pain was unbearable, I'd be like bawling my eyes out right now. Last night I was crying a lot though, because I don't know if it was from the medication that I was just like really upset. I felt like I didn't look good. I mean, I know I don't look good, but last time I was only gonna get the actual procedure once, and then I don't have to think about it again, even though I did think about it, and that's why we're in this spot now. But I got what I wanted, hopefully, and hopefully he did what I wanted. But my doctor is so nice. Like, the whole time during the actual procedure, my nurse was like holding my hand because obviously it hurts a lot. I was gripping her hand so hard. Oh my god, this lighting is so bad, especially with my face right now. Oh my god. But yeah. So yesterday during the procedure, I never got to explain the procedure process. So what they did was they gave me a gown and a cap to wear, so I put that on. And what he told me he was gonna do, he marked up where he was gonna like fix on my nose. And then what he did was he numbed the top of my nose and then went in and numbed that part of my nose. And then made his incisions inside my nose. After he made the incisions though, I like kind of felt a little bit, but it was the feeling of uncomfortableness and not the feeling of pain. And then he took the thing, the scraper thing, and started filing down my nose. In that part, I literally felt like there was a drill and he was like drilling it in and then scraping, and that hurt so bad. I actually don't know if it hurt or if it was just more uncomfortable, but there were parts where he'd ask me, oh, does this hurt? And I didn't want to say yes because I just wanted it to be over, because I knew if I said yes, he'd have to numb it again. So I just went with it, and I didn't move. I just held the lady's hand so hard. And then after the procedure, he just put stitches in